Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is just going to be a little story time. I'm going to do a whole bunch of these story times just because I want to put out great content for you guys, as well as I think these are things that I kind of want to share, if that makes sense. So yeah, let's get to let's go ahead and get started. So as you can tell by the title, which I say that a lot, but it's whatever. So this story time is going to be about my first car accident. So I've had my license since I was 19 years old, and I really just got into a car accident this year. So it's been about 7 years. In all my time, I haven't had an accident in 7 years, and this is my first accident. And it was it wasn't scary. It was more so it just made me angry, which I'm just glad it wasn't a major accident. So it was a couple months ago. I got a new job that was quite a distance away from my apartment, but because it was in my field using my degree, I felt as though it was worth it, at least until I found something closer or a better paying job. So I was actually coming off of work that day. I got off at 5 o'clock, which is, if you guys know, basically anywhere between 4 to 7 there is major traffic, whether you're trying to get into the city or get out of the city. It's just really bad. So I was in traffic. This was my second week, I think, my second week working at this job, and I was 30 minutes away from my job, and we were in the way that this I'm sorry the way that this traffic was going was weird. There would be some places where you're bumper to bumper standstill traffic, and then you'll have spaces you'll have a couple miles where there's it's flowing traffic, so it's still a lot of traffic, but it's continuous. It's going you're going you're probably going 50-60 miles an hour, more so it's you're still moving, you're not staying in one spot, you just can't be weaving in and out of traffic, things like that. So I had just got out of that continuous traffic, when you're just driving, and it was standstill traffic. And I usually wait, if the person in front of me gets off the gas and drives away, I usually take my foot off the brake, but I won't press the gas until I'm sure there's not a lot of distance in between me and the car in front of me. And this time, the person suddenly stopped in front of me. So it's basically just when I pressed the gas, I wasn't going that fast. I was probably going maybe 30 miles an hour. And the person slammed on brakes in front of me. So I slammed on brakes. And because one of my back tires, I had my spare tire on, it couldn't grip fast enough. So I slid, and then I hit the back of their bumper. And I had a cup of water, and it just went everywhere. I was listening to music. I was it just pissed me off. I was just ugh, I just was cussing. I was so mad that that happened, and I just didn't know what to do. And I had this device in my car, so if I needed roadside assistance, if I had an accident, it's kind of like OnStar almost, and it activated, and they called the police, and we're moved over to the side of the road. Had to wait about 45 minutes for the police officer to come. I called Kyle, and I was just so upset. And I was okay, I don't think my car is that badly damaged, because I've been in you kind of scrape things or whatever. My front end was pretty tough, and I was okay, it shouldn't be, I shouldn't really have any damage because I wasn't going that fast, things like that. So I stepped out of my car to check, and then I was so upset. My front bumper was torn. The little symbol for my car was like, it was still there, but like the outline was gone. Like my light came loose, but it was still working. It just looked weird. Or whatever. Like if you look at it from a distance, you can't really tell that it's damaged. But when you get up on there, you know, oh, what happened? So I was real upset. I started to cry. And I was like, my boyfriend was like, oh, you gonna get a ticket because you hit them. And I was just like, oh, it wasn't my fault. Like, I was so upset. But, you know, the process was easy. Like, officer spoke to all of us. And I did get a ticket. It wasn't that bad of a ticket. It was $96. Paid that. But, you know, then went to, like, my insurance company called me, and my deductible was like way too high. I was just like, why is my deductible so high? Like, I don't like that. So to this day, my car still isn't fixed. But at this point, it's not important. It still runs perfectly fine. It's barely damaged, so I'm not too worried about it. And then it has a lifetime warranty on it for certain parts of the car, so I'm just like, okay. But it was just really frustrating. I was really like, the day after, I did not want to drive to work for the simple fact that I was nervous. Like it was like I didn't want to hit anyone. I didn't want to anyone to hit me. It was like my car is messed up. It was just like kind of embarrassing for me more so than anything. But everybody else, like, they've been in, like, a lot of my friends been in similar accidents, and they was like, well, your car is like, your accident came out better than mine. Like, I had to, like, I couldn't drive my car. I had to wait for it to get fixed because that's how bad the front end damage was. And yeah, I was just like, it was just a lot. I'm just glad it wasn't a major accident, because I don't know if I would ever drive again if I got if I had a major accident where it was like a pileup or like a multiple, like 10 car accident. I don't know. Like, just seeing accidents from afar kind of just makes me a little nervous. So yeah, it just made me more cautious of how I'm driving, especially in close capacity to other people, because if I'm not watching out for everything around me and like they're not paying attention, then that would definitely happen again, and I don't want that to. So yeah, that is my first car accident. So if you guys have ever been in a car accident, whether you were, you know, in the driver's seat or in the passenger seat, please go ahead and comment down below if you had like similar feelings, or, you know, if you want to comment your accident story, you can. I look forward to reading all these and responding. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel down below and click on the bell so you'll be notified every time I post. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.